I want to light my fire so that I can cook lunch for my family. So this is how we light the fire, using any paper, any piece of paper. Then I put through the inlet. Then this is my pan. So I'll put it on top of the 3 stones. Take my water here. I don't measure. I just know the people that are going to eat this ugali, so that is enough. That is enough for the family. So I'll give this water like 20 minutes to boil. Then you will see how I cook. So please stay here, watch my procedure, see how I cook ugali with my vegetables. Thank you. So for me to know if my water is boiling, okay, with my bare eyes, I'm seeing my water is boiling. My water is boiling, if you can see it. But to make sure that my water is really boiling, we usually sprinkle some little flour, so that even if you are just far, you can see it boiling. So I still give it some little or few minutes to see, to make sure that it has boiled completely. Yeah. So guys, for us using 3 stones to regulate the heat, it is by removing, either if the heat is too much, you remove the firewood, or when the heat is too low, you add firewood. So as you can see, my fire is very little, so it is very low. So I'll take more of the firewood and add because ugali needs a constant heat. So this is my kitchen. As you can see, the suits are just next to where we cook from. The smoke are the one that make the suits look like this on the walls. Then here we have another cooking stones. I have my firewoods here. I've already preserved for evening. Then we have here something like a store, a traditional store we put here and store our firewood also. And above it you can see there's a banana. That one maybe I will cook tomorrow, I don't know. We have just preserved it. The day we will not have food, then we will cook it. So guys, I think my water is boiling, and it is really boiling. So it is time for me to add some flour, little by little, then I stir the flour gently to make I don't know, how do I call it? I'll take my flour like this, then I start adding little by little. First I'll do like this, then I'll let it boil a bit. I think the heat is just okay. Yeah, it is now time for me to start stirring or mixing. Sweetie, haikuwala tupike leo hii na hapa tulipo. I'm cooking while singing. Leo siku yetu muhimu ya harusi. Oh my God, the heat is too much. Let me regulate it. Hey, it is too much, guys. The heat is too much. It is burning me. So you stir it like this constantly by mixing the flour with water using this cooking stick. You know, there are people who like it very soft, there are those who like it very hard. So myself, I like it when it is soft, not hard. Now the heat is just okay, it is very constant, and you leave it to cook like this. Then I will turn and let the other side also cook. Then turn, let the other side cook until I'll smell that it is cooked. See, I'll change like this. Then I also let it cook. The heat is too much again. It is making the ugali to cook faster. So I will regulate the heat by removing one firewood. So the remaining ones are just okay. Then I will let it cook like that. I'm already smelling the cooked ugali, but I'll still leave it to cook. It is not yet ready. Give it some few minutes. Again, I turn it. Yeah, like this. Again, I let it cook. This is ugali for 5 people. Yeah, it is ugali for 5 people. So guys, I let it cook. My ugali is ready because I can smell it cooked, and even if you look on this pan, you can see it is golden brown. So it is time for me to remove it. And guys, you know, not everybody that is around and we always like eating together as a family. So I have our storage here. This one is our storage. This is where we usually store our food to keep it hot. And before putting there, I have this pan here. This is where I will put first before putting in this oven, local oven of ours. So this is how the oven looks like. Yeah, this is how my oven looks like. This is the cover of my oven. This is how it is. It keeps the food hot for a long time. So before putting it, there's this one. First you put it there. Then let me serve first my food, my ugali, in this pan. Then I'll put it in the oven. So the ugali is here in the pan, and that was the pan that I used to cook. So I'll take the lid of this pan and close it, then put inside the oven like that. Then I'll cover it so that I can also start cooking vegetable, and by the time I finish cooking the vegetable, my ugali will be still hot and we'll serve when everybody is around. So guys, let me start now preparing the vegetables. It is time now to cook vegetable. This is my pan here. I'll put it on fire. I have my oil here. We always put in this drinking water bottle. So I'll pour my oil on the pan. Then I let it heat first before adding my onions. My onions and tomatoes are here. So I'll add in my onions. Adding my onions, and let them cook until they are golden brown. You see the advantage of using firewood. When they are dry, they cook very fast. Just the same way as I was doing ugali, you regulate the heat by removing firewood when you see the fire is too high. This one's to cook. And the vegetables I'm cooking, they are not for 5 people, they are just for 2 people, because we already have another type of vegetables that is already cooked. So I'm just cooking these vegetables for 2. I can see my onions are brown, so I will add my tomato. By the way, I don't complicate my foods with a lot of spices. I just cook it naturally like that. Just onion and tomato are good for me. Then I add salt. I'm good to go. Sometimes maybe the spice that I can add is just Royco, but I don't like using a lot of spice. You know, nowadays as we are going on with our generations, or as days goes by, people are suffering from different diseases. So many don't like those spices. So the best I can do is just to use the onion and tomatoes to make everybody eat the food. Sometimes when you put many spices, many people will not eat it. Will not eat the food. So I just use tomato and onion because they are available on the market and cheaply affordable. So I'll make sure that my tomatoes and onions are mixed well. Let me cover it first and give it time to cook. Sometimes natural food is just good for your health. Many spices in food is not healthy. But I'm not telling you to stop using the spice. Keep using them if you are using. But as for me, I don't like spices. So when I'm done like this, I'll take my meat here. Then add in the tomatoes and onions. Mix it very well. You know we are living with old parents, or with our parents, and many of our parents don't like spices. Like my parents don't like spices. Just onion and tomato. They are good to go with it. And keep mixing like this. And when I see that it is evenly mixed, and it is well mixed, I'll check here my traditional vegetable called dodo. I don't know how I can show you guys. I don't know if you see it, but if you come from Kenya, I know you understand what dodo means, and it is a vegetable that cooks very fast. So I will add it into my meat. Then mix it. Now it is time for me to add salt with my royco. Just a little bit of royco to add flavor. This royco, take a bit of it. Just like that. And then then my salt, just add directly from the packet. So as to let these vegetables cook well, I'll add a little bit of water. It's time to cook now. My vegetable is ready now to be eaten. This is just vegetables for two. Now it is time for me to warm another type of vegetable. That is the vegetables I'm telling you that it is already cooked, so I'm just warming it. This one is for another person. So I just served my son's plate and mine. So we are going to eat. Guys, the food looks so delicious. The food is so delicious. So please, if you want to try my method, go ahead and try it, and you will tell me the results. Thank you for watching. Please come back and watch my videos. If you have not subscribed, oh gosh, I'm celebrating. Subscribe, and God bless you all. See you in my next video. Bye.